Hey Kipsters, today you will be able to describe the structure and function of the endocrine system. You might be thinking, I've heard of this one before. Yes, so last Friday you guys did a lesson on the endocrine system, but I still have some questions from you guys about it, so I figured it would help us to go over it one more time before we get to the test. Let's jump in. So first you're going to meet TED, which is the endocrine system. Get it? TED. So you guys are going to fill in the information from the video onto the circles that you see, and then later we're actually going to cut out the circles and paste them onto the diagram so that you have a working example of each of the glands in the endocrine system. So first, what is the endocrine system? Well, the endocrine system is made of glands that secrete hormones to control activities of the body. They control activities such as your growth. It controls your blood sugar levels. It's actually what gives you the feeling of having butterflies if you're nervous before a test, or maybe even if you're stressed. So it provides the hormones to your body that's going to control your activities. So what are hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers. They affect growth, development, metabolism, reproduction, and your mood. You will fill in these two things here into the rectangle box onto your notes now. Go ahead. Alright, let's go to our first gland. The first gland is the pituitary gland. It's a very tiny gland about the size of a pea that is located in your brain or under your brain, and it's called the master gland. It controls all of the other glands in the endocrine system. So you see this little tiny one here? Its job is actually to control all the other ones that are in your body. So it's small, but it's really mighty. It also stimulates growth. So it produces a growth hormone, and it's actually what makes a person go from a little tiny baby when you first come into the world into a 5'6" person. So it's what stimulates the growth of your bones. You'll write that into the circle where it says pituitary now. Alright, the next one is the thyroid. The thyroid is found in your neck, actually, and it controls the rate at which your body produces energy from the things that you eat. It's called your metabolism. So we talked about before how some people have a really high metabolism, which means that they burn food really, really quickly for energy. And so the job of the thyroid is actually to release a hormone that tells your body when to burn your food. For example, if you go to lunch today, and let's just say you have a hamburger for lunch, well, your thyroid will tell your body, oh, immediately you need to go ahead and burn off that food. Or if your body doesn't need it quite yet, it might say, hold off, I'll have you to burn off that food in 12 hours when you really need it. So it produces energy for your body. Next is the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland, it's the small ones that are found right here, and it's about midway through your body in your stomach area, and it helps your body to react to danger and stress. The adrenal gland produces a hormone called adrenaline. Adrenaline is that feeling that you get when you're nervous or excited or there's something dangerous that happens, and your body kind of reacts by making you feel like surprised or making you feel anxious. So for example, if all of a sudden someone came up behind me and scared me, I'd probably get a rush of adrenaline, which is the hormone that makes me feel danger or stress. As you can see here, when you're on a roller coaster, the hormone adrenaline is released to your body, and it makes you feel maybe nervous or anxious or even excited as you go down the roller coaster. And then finally, the last hormone that we're going to study is the pancreas. Now, the job of the pancreas is to lower your blood glucose levels, which means that it lowers your blood sugar. If you go and eat a bag of candy, your body is not going to want all of that sugar in your into your circulatory system, and so the pancreas will secrete a hormone called insulin that its job is to lower your blood sugar level back to a normal rate. So if you were to go and eat a whole bunch of candy today, your body's probably not going to want all of that, and so your pancreas will let out insulin so that your body can get back to a normal blood sugar level. You'll see that your pancreas also is found about midway through your body here. So let's quiz yourself. You can use your notes for these. Number 1, you see a car accident and you feel a rush of hormones through your body causing you to react to this dangerous situation and try to help the victims involved. Which gland is involved in this scenario? Think about it. You feel a rush because of this car accident. You might feel some anxious or anxiety with it. If you answered adrenal gland, you're absolutely correct. Adrenal gland, remember, releases hormones that heightens your senses and gives you a rush of energy. Next one. You hit a growth spurt and find that you've grown 3 inches over the summer. Which gland is involved? If you answered pituitary gland, you're correct. This is the gland that's responsible for growth. It's that tiny one, but it makes you person to grow. And throughout the year, you found that you feel tired and sluggish, and you put on some extra weight. What might be the cause of this? If you answered your thyroid gland, you're absolutely correct. Remember, your thyroid gland, its job is to maintain your metabolism. So it's going to burn off the energy from the food that you eat. But if your body doesn't burn it off quick enough, it will cause you to gain weight. And sometimes in your teens, you've begun to develop body hair and your body's shape has changed. If you're a male, the gland responsible for this would be and if you're a female, it would be I want you to think back to yesterday when we talked about the 2 reproductive organs that are found in male and females. The correct answer here should be the testes in males and the ovaries in females. Next, after eating a sugary snack, you feel an incredible rush of energy followed by crash and exhaustion. The gland responsible for this is, which one controls your blood sugar? Correct answer here should be your pancreas. It helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels after you eat. That's it for now, guys. You guys are going to follow the directions by cutting out the rectangle and the circles into your diagram now. Go ahead. Good luck.